Greetings to all. Class 12, Prose 3, In Celebration of Being Alive, written by Dr. Christian Barnard. This video is specially for English medium students. So there is only one version of explanation, that is explanation through English. This is done because of many requests from the students as well as teachers. The Tamil medium video will be separate, don't worry. So even Tamil medium students can hear it. There is no problem because you can develop your fluency in English. Let's see about the author, Dr. Christian Barnard. You know, he was born in rural South Africa in the year 1922. He was born in a poor family. He was the fourth child. But he developed much interest in his academics. Actually, he was very much, bright students during his school life. And he had determination to do medicine. Because this determination has been cultivated in him because of the loss of his brother to a cardiac ailment. Cardiac means heart diseases. So his brother died due to heart disease. So immediately he had the determination to become a doctor. He won many scholarships and pursued his higher studies in specializing in cardiac surgery. So that is why he preferred this cardiology department. Okay. As a cardiac surgeon, he focused on congenital and complicated cardiac conditions for which there was no cure at that time. Actually, during his time, there was no remedy, recovery, so no cure. So he had started researches. After experimenting with heart transplantation on animals, he performed the world's first human heart transplant in the year 1961. So he was the first doctor. He was the first cardiologist who had successfully done the heart transplantation surgery. In the year 1967, first he performed on animals and then he made on with the human beings. He gained reputation, worldwide recognition as well as reputation, and went on to develop many surgery techniques which are being adopted till date. Barnard has penned 14 books and 235 ways to a healthy heart, the best medicine and the faith. He was a pioneer in cardiac surgery. Pioneer? What do you mean by pioneer? He was the forerunner, we can say, forerunner. He obtained a doctorate in medicine from the University of Cape Town, and this was followed by 11 honorary doctorates bestowed upon him by universities all over the world. See, he got doctorates almost from all the universities of the world. Okay. He has also received 36 international rewards. Such a famous, popular, well-known man he is. He got 36 international awards. In his late years, he established the Christian Barnard Foundation to serve and promote a cause of underprivileged children throughout the world, and he died at the age of 78 in the year 2001. Okay, so this is the brief introduction about the author, because introduction about the author is very, very important, because this is a partially a biography. Actually, in this lesson, he narrated his own experiences of his medical career. Okay, now let us go to the summary of the prose lesson, and we will also do the detailed summary, don't worry. Dr. Christian Barnard was the first doctor to perform a heart transplant surgery. Already I told you in the introduction session, in the year 1967, he had successfully done the human heart to human heart transplant surgery. He narrates an experience which has changed his perspective of life altogether. So actually, this is the narration of his own life. Once he met with an accident, okay, how he had suffered with his wife and how he had thought that, okay, he used to think why people should suffer at all. So once after having a meal at a restaurant, he came out of the restaurant and he was badly hit by a car. And his wife was also badly hit by another car, opposite direction, coming towards the opposite direction. Both of them were lying to bed. There is no person to take care of his child. Okay. So now that time, he used to think, why people should suffer at all? Okay. Many children in the world die at a young age and many others end up as mental or physical cripples. Okay. Cripples means some deformities. See, in this world, even children suffer. They have some mental disabilities or physical disabilities. He and his wife suffered due to an accident, already I told you. He thought that a patient had full trust in doctor. See, once I fell ill, I should have a trust in doctors. Okay, suppose I just see nowadays corona pandemic disease. Many people trust on doctors. They should have self-confidence as well as confidence on doctors. See, even Tamil Nadu, there is a miracle. What is that? Percentage of recovery is high only in Tamil Nadu because of the strong support and a careful examination and treatment by the doctors. So let us salute the doctors and nurses this time. This is the proper time to salute the heroes of coronavirus pandemic disease. Okay, now let us come to the pros. So he thought that a patient had a complete trust in doctors. If they had failed, the patient accepted it as their fate. They never blame on doctors. See, suppose a patient dies. The doctors say, see, I have done all that I can, but it's God's fate that he has to die. Okay, doctor. Immediately the relatives of the patient, they won't, blame doctors. Okay, they, they leave it to God's fate, destiny. Okay. One incident changed his perception of suffering. So that road accident, that incident, actually even though it is an accident, that changed his understanding of suffering. One day in a hospital, he saw a blind mechanic and a driver with one arm commanding a breakfast trolley. Actually now he recollected one incident. One day in his hospital, he saw a blind mechanic and a driver with one arm. Actually that boy has no vision and another boy has no arm, only one arm. Okay, commanding a breakfast trolley. It was unattended by the nurses. The young patients were doing their work with joy. Actually, they were not normal people. Okay, they are also patients. The other patients encouraged them. See, they did their work with joy, with enjoyment. The other patients, they motivated, they encouraged them. In fact, the boys were patients. One of the boys had severe third-degree burns. His face was disfigured. Actually, that boy, his parents, both his mother and father, were drunkard. One day, his father and mother were excessively drunken. And his father threw a lantern at the mother's face, but it missed and hit the boy. The boy had a severe third-degree injuries. Okay, so he was immediately taken to the hospital. So his face was completely disfigured. The other boy had a hole in his heart, which was closed with the author. Actually, the other boy, he had the ailment of cardiac ailment. Actually, it was the hole was closed by Dr. Bernard. He had to visit the hospital for a malignant tumor of the bone and an amputated arm. Actually, after that heart problem, he had another problem. That is a tumor of the bone. Malignant means harmful. Malignant means harmful tumor. And he had an amputated. Amputated should be removed. Both the boys kept behind their disabilities and were happy. So they did not care of their disabilities, but they were happy. The author got a profound lesson from them to get on with life without getting bogged down by physical impediments. So on seeing such, energetic boys, okay, the doctor had learned a profound lesson. Even actually, lessons can be learned from anybody. It's not from doctors or lawyers or professionals, no. Even from an ordinary human being, we can learn anything, okay. So it is not out of education, it is out of perception. Okay. The business of living is the celebration of being alive. Actually, life is to enjoy. There is an advertisement for toothpaste. Life is to enjoy. Life is to live. So let us enjoy. So the same theme has been applied here. The business of living is a celebration of being alive. Until such time, the author was worried about man's sufferings. He learnt a lesson that is not what you have lost that is important. What is important is what you have lost. This is the moral of the lesson. You can write this dictum as your paragraph quote. Okay, after writing the paragraph, completing the paragraph, you can write this one. It is not what you have lost that's important. What is important is what you have left. Okay, I think this brief introduction is enough, will do for your understanding. Let us have a detailed explanation in the next video. So please subscribe, watch this video, okay, and you can clarify your doubts through your comments, and you can also pause this video to other students so as to benefit, all can be benefited. Okay, so thank you very much for your patience hearing. Thank you.